Hello students, welcome to my subject Morphology and Syntax. Our course code is English 262 and it's our lecture number 18. Today we are talking about sentence and its types. In the previous lecture we talked about sentence and its kinds. The outlines of today's lecture are, first of all, we'll define a sentence, its types, simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words giving a complete thought. A sentence must contain a subject and a verb. That verb part is also called predicate. For example, Ashir, which is the subject of a sentence, plays tennis. Plays tennis is the verb part of the sentence. We divide a sentence in two parts simply, subject and predicate. Subject is that part of a sentence which we give name to someone or something. Is Ashir here is the example of a subject. Plays tennis is the verb part of a sentence in which we talk about the subject of a sentence. So a sentence is a set of words that is complete in itself, typically containing a subject and a predicate, conveying a statement, question, exclamation, or command, and consisting of a main clause and sometimes one or more subordinate clauses. A sentence can consist of a single clause or several clauses. When a sentence is a single clause, it is called a simple sentence and the clause is called an independent clause. A sentence must contain at least one independent clause. Below are the four types of sentence structures with their independent clauses that will be explained in the previous sections. In the coming sections, a sentence must contain at least one independent clause. There are the four types of sentence structures. Types of sentence. Number first, that is simple sentence. Second, compound sentence. Third, complex sentence. And the fourth one is compound complex sentence. What is simple sentence? A simple sentence has just one independent clause. For example, they went to the town. This is a sentence that carries one independent clause. An independent clause is the one that can stand alone, which has got a subject and a predicate. They went to the town. They here is a preposition, went is a verb, and to the town is a prepositional phrase. They is a simple subject. Went to the town is a complete predicate. Ashir and Ali play tennis. Now here the first example, they went to the town. is a simple sentence with a simple subject and a simple predicate. The second example, Ashir and Ali play tennis. Now here the subject, we got a coordinating conjunction and Ashir and Ali. So here it gives that coordinating conjunction gives us a compound subject followed by a verb part of the sentence which is simple. So Ashir and Ali, that part is a compound subject. Play tennis is a simple predicate. Now we can have a sentence with compound subject and a compound predicate like Ashir and Ali play tennis and swim. We have got a compound subject Ashir and Ali with a compound predicate play tennis and swim. Now they is a pronoun, the arrow goes there, colored red. Verb went, prepositional phrase to the town, that is. So they is a simple subject, went to the town is a complete predicate. Compound sentence. A compound sentence has at least two independent clauses. The independent clauses can be joined by a coordinating conjunction such as and, for, and but, or a semicolon. For example, he ran out of money, so he had to come back home. The sky is clear, the moon is shining. Here, the semicolon gives us two independent clauses. A compound sentence has more than one part that can stand alone, and both the parts are independent clauses. Independent clauses are connected by coordinating conjunctions, conjunctive adverbs, or a semicolon. Here we can have an example of compound sentence like we went to the club and most of us danced all night. Here we is the subject. I went to the club is the predicate. Most of us is another subject. Danced all night is a predicate. Here two independent clauses are joined by a coordinating conjunction and. So the sentence, compound sentence structure can be like a subject, predicate joined by a coordinating conjunction, subject and predicate. Here we can have we as a subject, went as verb, to the town, prepositional phrase, and is a coordinating conjunction. Most of us is another example of the independent clause. Danced is a verb, all night is a modifying phrase. So the first clause we are having a subject followed by a predicate, went to the club. Most of us is a subject, danced all night is a predicate of the second independent clause. Compound sentence, coordinating conjunctions, we are having a formula for that, that is faint voice. Fa for, a for an, na for not, ba for but, o for are, ya for yet, and sa for so. These are coordinating conjunctions that can make us compound sentences. We can have conjunctive adverbs to form compound sentences like moreover, however, therefore, and otherwise. For example, Ashir is handsome, and moreover he is rich. Now here moreover is a conjunctive adverb. Ashir is handsome is one class, independent class. Moreover is a conjunctive adverb followed by another independent class. Semicolon, like moreover followed by a semicolon before conjunctive adverb and comma after conjunctive adverb. Whenever we write, we put conjunctive adverbs there in a compound sentence. The first class is followed by a semicolon and we put a conjunctive adverb there. After the conjunctive adverb, we put a comma. Conjunctive adverbs are sometimes called floating adverbs because they can be positioned at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of a class. Like the same example is Ashir is handsome, semicolon, followed by conjunctive adverb moreover, he is rich. Now that moreover conjunctive adverb can be moved as Ashir is handsome, semicolon, he is, followed by a comma, moreover, comma, rich. Bob is handsome, he is rich, moreover. So moreover, it can be at the middle of the second independent class or it can be at the end of the independent class. In a semicolon, sometime like if the relation between the ideas expressed in the main clauses is very close and obvious without a conjunction, you can separate the clauses with a semicolon. Like Tom has benefited from his exercise program, semicolon, he is slim and energetic. Complex sentences, the third type of sentence, contains an independent clause and at least one dependent clause. An independent clause can stand alone as a sentence and makes a complete thought, and a dependent clause cannot stand alone even though it has a subject and a verb. So a complex sentence has at least two parts, one that can stand alone and another one that cannot. The part that cannot stand alone is linked to the rest of the sentence by a subordinating conjunction. So in a complex sentence, we can have a subordinate conjunction. For example, since we wanted to have fun, we went to the club yesterday. Since we wanted to have fun, that is the part that cannot stand alone. We went to the club yesterday. So we is the subject, went to the club is a predicate. Since here is used as a subordinating conjunction. So this part, since we wanted to have fun, is a part that cannot stand alone. So this is called dependent clause. Is we are having a subordinating conjunction since, so that can give us a dependent clause. Ashir is popular even though he is rich. Even though is a subordinating conjunction. So all the dependent clauses will have a subordinate conjunction. These are some of the subordinate conjunctions that can be used to give us dependent clauses, although, because, thou, so, before, since, when, after, till, until, where, whether, while, once, then are subordinating conjunctions. Compound complex sentences. A compound complex sentence has at least two independent clauses in at least one dependent clause. This type of sentence has more than one part that can stand alone and at least one that cannot. Conjunctions link the different parts of this sentence. For example, we decided that we would read the book together, but Tom, who is very selfish, did not share the book with me. This type of sentence has more than one part that can stand alone and at least one that cannot. Conjunctions link the different parts of this sentence. Since we wanted to have fun, we went to the club and we danced all night. Three clauses are there. Since we wanted to have fun, one clause, we went to the club, second clause, and we danced all night, the third clause. Now here, since is, we discussed that it's a subordinating conjunction, so that can give us a dependent clause. We went to the club followed by and, which is a coordinating conjunction and can give us independent clause. So since is a subordinating conjunction and that is a part that cannot stand alone. We went to the club. We is the subject, went to the club is the predicate. Arshad is popular because he is good looking, but he is not very happy. Arshad is popular is an independent clause. Because he is good looking is the dependent clause here, but he is not very happy. Because is a subordinating conjunction and but is a coordinating conjunction. So three clauses are there, two independent and one dependent clause. Since we wanted to have fun, the arrow gives us the clause that cannot stand alone. And in the second, because he is good looking, is the part that cannot stand alone. Thank you very much and good luck.